I'm sorry, I'm watching Joel right now. He's playing Uma Musume, which is... I find that very funny. Okay. Now just in case. Like, I'm very careful, but, like, just in case. Now, I opened the game right before starting the stream, but then it started playing the opening movie, and I got very upset because I just really like opening movies, okay? Oh yeah, baby. Ah! You calm down. Get me in the game, baby! Persona! What did it get? I think that's part of the hinge. No, it's not. Alright, what are we supposed to do now? No, no. What have I done?
どれが気になるっちゃ確認するのは大お得意様が頼りっちゃねまた来てね
Okay. You can now quick travel to home. Good evening. I'm in the Velvet Room again? Correct. You have visited this place once before. And from here on, you shall visit countless more times. You are currently resting in your home. My apologies for disturbing your sleep. My master wishes to impart a message. I must issue you an urgent warning. What is this about? First and foremost, allow me to convey my gratitude. You have shown me new potential. New potential? Curious, are you? Very well. You have demonstrated incredible potential through your innate, indelible fervor for life. A sentiment all humans should naturally possess, yet most often forgotten fundamental desire. Your overflowing vitality, it reaches beyond yourself and spreads to those around you, causing their forgotten desires to awaken. This is the gift you hold. Hence, I am saddened by the prospect of having to bid you farewell someday, for ruin awaits you. Ruin? Is this some kind of joke? What was that just now? As I said, this is a warning. However, your vitality, your influence, may forge hope through interaction with other embraces of desire. You have already proven this to be true. What are you talking about? There is no need for you to understand just yet. However, if you find ruin an unsavory fate, you would do best to seek other allies of hope and nurture the desire within your heart. With that, Merope, please offer our guests your support. You understand your assignment, yes? I will act as your concierge. Please call me Merope. That is all for this evening. We look forward to seeing you again. Very mad that this doesn't have an official English dub yet. Like, genuine. Atlas, get on that. Sorry if that was loud. I literally punched my mic. Hello, Lufo. I feel something on my forehead. Ohayo. Good morning. Good morning? Ohayo. Greetings. You're quite congenial for the morning. Sorry to pester you first thing, but I have something to report. Now, I will answer all of your questions as promised. Then I would like to speak in more detail about the job I have for you. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. That alarm indicates that the time for your attendance at school is drawing closer, yes? Given your responsibilities as a student, I would be remiss to inhibit your desire to learn. In that case, I will drop by the school during your midday commensable period. What's a crumb festival? What? You don't understand? Commensables are food. I am referring to your afternoon meal break. Do humans no longer use that word? I like Lufel. Well, no matter. We are business partners now. Let's do our best to understand each other better. Business partners? I plan to explain in great depth during your commensable hour, but your performance yesterday was exceptional. Furthermore, I sense strong potential within you. You may deliver this world from fading hope to salvation, or perhaps to devastation instead. Nonetheless, I have the utmost faith in you. Spending time with Lufel, I feel hope rising within me. I am thou, and thou art I. Thou hast forged a new bond in hope. It shall become the fire of life that consumeth the circle of ruin. The cycle. From the flames of desire I shall emerge fortified. That's what you call a social link. Sorry, I had to drink water in the middle of that. That being said, the state of your room leaves much to be desired. If this is to be our base of operations for nurturing hope, I would prefer it to have a splash of color. You plan to move in here? Apologies for cutting things short, but there is someone I must keep a close watch on. Let us meet again at school. A base for nurturing hope? Come to think of it, wasn't I told to nurture hope and to avoid ruin? If I don't hurry, I'll be late for school. Better get dressed. Synergy. Deepen your bond with your accomplices to unlock more synergy abilities. What, like... synergy? Oh, you just love the mobile games. Oh my gosh, shut up! Mobile games! You can put on clothes now! I will show you how to put clothes on! Shut up, man. Huh? Is that you, Nagisa? Sorry, ma'am, who are you? Listen to you, sounding all grown up and everything. And look how handsome you've become! You don't remember me? Kaya Tomiyama? Our families would get together and have dinner every now and then. I'm your neighbor. Wow, you've really grown up since the last time I saw you. I've seen your mother a few times here and there. Oh, speaking of, aren't your folks out of the country for a while? Don't forget, I'm still Tommy from the block. You can call me anytime you need something. I suppose I've dated myself with that reference, haven't I? Oh, sorry. Are you on your way to school right now? That's the uniform for Kokatsu Academy, isn't it? I remember when my hubby and I were in high school. Whenever he had practice match, I'd be there first thing, bentos in hand, ready to cheer him on. Once I even went to a match of his in Shibuya. For that one, I think I took, was it the Inogami line to Shimokitazawa? Oh dear, I've got to be my hubby's I've got to get my hubby's breakfast started. See you later, hon. I better hurry to school. The train will be arriving shortly. Please wait behind the yellow line. Huh? There's a gap between the train and the platform. Please watch your step. Wish I had a button that plays Mermaid Man going, evil! Evil! I should add that. I should add that, like, immediately. That guy over there. OMG, he's super hot! And he goes to Kiga Academy. I think it's him! Ikenami-kun? You are a sight for sore eyes. Don't be so loud, he'll hear you. Oh, right. Gotta be careful or I might end up a menace. Sorry. Are you okay? I think I'm gonna give her Fluttershy's voice if we see her again, which we probably will because she had a portrait. The doors are closing. I looked around the platform, but she's nowhere to be seen. I've got her train pass. It's got her train pass inside, and a baseball and catcher's mitt keychain on it. Maybe she headed for the ticket gate. Oh no! You're kidding! I'm trying to think of how to do this. I dropped my train pass? Yeah, what are you doing? Hurry up! I'm sorry. What should I do now? Where do I... You looking for this? before. My train pass. Thank you so much. This keychain is really important to me. I don't know what I would have done if I'd lost it. Sorry about before. I was so disoriented I didn't even say thank you. Don't worry about it. That uniform. Is that from Kokatsu Academy? That's right. I could have said nope. I knew it. I thought I'd seen you before in the second year's Holloway. Guess that means we're in the same grade. I've gotta hurry. I'm supposed to help set up the classroom before first period. Sorry for being so frantic. Thank you for your help. Glad I was able to get it back to her. Come to think of it, I was able to help her without that strange feeling from before. The persona that Lufo mentioned. That power helped me reclaim my desires? What is your deal? Alright, let's get started with today's math lesson. You all look like you're running on empty. That's fine, we can start today's class in power saving mode. In that case... Kamishiro-kun. I saw you first, so why don't you try to give an answer to this question for me? A metaphor to illustrate how one's actions can impact others negatively compares a person to which rotting fruit. Apple? Yes, well done. The answer is apple. That was just a guess. I'm just guessing. One bad apple spoils the whole barrel, as the old saying goes. These days, we use bad apple to refer to a person in a group who causes problems for the others. And no one is listening. It might remind one of the recent menacing incidents. We might think of these as bad apples who've fallen up from the wagon, but people are more complex than you may think. I'm sure even menaces had extenuating circumstances that led them astray. Oh, what am I saying? Okay, class, open your textbooks to where we left off last week. Anyway, it's lunchtime now. We still have more classes after this. Definitely the worst of the work of a menace. Don't remember what menaces are. Help. What happened yesterday was pretty scary, wasn't it? Scary? Pretty crazy, right? I guess they just like living on the wild side. I mean, what kind of person rides their bike through a train car? By the time the station attendants showed up, the rider had already been gone. And the person they hit doesn't seem to be doing too great either. I wonder if they'll be condemned as a menace. Menace? You haven't heard of Magatsukami's divine justice? Magatsukami? Magatsukami is the one who runs Divine Justice, a site that compiles videos of people who've been causing trouble in the area. Of course, that's not their real name. Apparently, if you're condemned by Magatsukami, you're officially named a menace. But honestly, I only scroll through the site to kill time, so I don't really know much about it. They report troublemakers? There's no criminal intent or any hard evidence. So that's not much there's not much the police can do about it. Or they're just unwilling to make a move. Magatsukami. For some reason, I'm getting a bad feeling about this. But it seems like Divine Justice is getting really popular. It's got more subscribers than a B-list celebrity's channel. Here, let me pull it up. Hang on. Kamishiro, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. How did you end up in Shibuya? How is it that you ended up in Shibuya yesterday? 1 minute you were on the train and then you just disappeared. Motoha! Come grab your Oh? We met this morning. You're in the same home class as Motoha? Thank you again for finding my train pass. I'm Tomoko Noge from Class D. Motoha and I are best friends. Nice to meet you. My name is Nagisa Kamishiro. Wait, hang on. Since when do you two know each other? He really helps me out of a jam this morning. Wait, am I interrupting something? No, not at all. We're still getting lunch, right? It's gonna get crowded if we don't hurry. Oh crap, it's already that late? We're really late. It's probably a circus in there by now. Sorry if I made you uncomfortable, Kamishiro. Let's go, Tomoko. There's the app! The app, Miriam! Wait, the app. The app, Miriam! Oh, there he is. He wants to meet me on the roof. Looks like Luffy wants to meet me on the roof. Thanks, game! We keep running into each other today, huh? Motoha was worried her favorite bread would sell out, so she went ahead to the school store. Even though she brought lunch from home. Kinda reminds me of how she used to be before she stopped playing. Playing what? Back in the day, Motoha and I would play baseball together, but she ended up quitting the team. She's been pretty low ever since, but lately she seems to be getting more upbeat, which is a big relief. Oh, and I bet you know why. Maybe it's because she sits near you in class. It's probably thanks to you. No. I haven't done anything special. All I can do is try and be there for her. That's the best you can do? I mean, it's pretty good. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be holding you up. You're headed to lunch right now, aren't you? Where do you usually eat? I told her I planned to eat on the roof today. The roof? So that's why you were heading for the stairs. Big fan of the private fine dining experience? I guess some of my classmates are like that too. Anyway, I should go meet up with Motohara. See you later. Oh, he doesn't talk. That miso smells really good. Now where's Lufo? Over here. Wait, wrong voice. Over here. I've come to answer your questions as promised. What you witnessed yesterday, mementos and shadows, this isn't something for the faint of heart. Are you ready? That's why I'm here. Very well then. Sorry, wrong voice. I keep doing. Very well then. The other world you visited is called Mementos. Mementos is an embodiment of the collective human unconsciousness, manifested as physical space. If you imagine the real world as one side of a coin, Mementos exists in the perfect parallel on the opposite side. Mementos is filled with the consciousness of various humans, so it would be apropos for you to consider it as a cognitive realm. Cognitive realm? Think of it as a place constructed from the thoughts and feelings of people who hold towards their world. It is a dark world, bleak and malignant, a place that light itself cannot reach. That is to say, at present, people cannot even imagine the existence of hope in their world. And I am sure you know why, don't you? Your desires were stolen. Precisely. You are quite the sharp one. Now to continue. The metaverse contains two distinct species of shadows. The first, enemies that attack with no rhyme or reason. These shadows are not human, but monsters formed from warped desire. The second, shadows that are born from the darkness of a human's heart in the real world. A person's true nature concealed within their heart, the embodiment of their desires. To put it differently, another self. You mean like my persona? Ooh, you should already be aware of this. Because you awakened your shadow as a persona. However, not just anyone can control what lies within inside their heart. If by some reason one's desire becomes corrupted, their shadow will run amok. In the real world, that person becomes willing to hurt others with reckless abandon. In my estimation, the shadow of someone from the real world is the central cause of the problem we are facing right now. That person has been using the metaverse as a means to exploit the desires of others, and I am intent on catching them. Are people's desires being stolen because someone's shadow has gone berserk? I can't believe it. Of course, it is not something one might accept so easily, but you have witnessed it yourself. Shadows, the metaverse, and what becomes of those people who've lost all desire. To make matters worse, when a human's shadow goes out of control, their warped desire can influence the shadows around them. While it may be inadvertent, the triggering of those shadows stands as one cause for the world's loss of hope across the real world. However, much about the metaverse still eludes me. Therefore, it is of central importance that we learn more about it. I hate to throw so much at you all at once, but I would like to move on to discussing the job I have for you. The thing you mentioned yesterday? That I did. Simply put, I wish to employ your abilities. I want you to join me and become a phantom thief. As to what we will be stealing, I am sure you could already guess. I believe this will provide you the chance to experience the full range of your newly awakened persona's abilities as well. I'm fine being average. Average? Are you mad? No. It must be the influence of this world's fading desire talking. Am I wrong? No, it's the kids who are wrong. Let us leave it here for today. Perhaps it will be more efficient to explain further once I've introduced our target. I will be waiting for you in Shibuya after school. For you humans to recover that's been taken from you, we must steal it back. To that end, we begin preparations later. See you soon. I didn't agree to this. Ah! What do you think you're doing? You ruined my takeoff. Oh, forget it. We can continue this later. Mementos. Shadows. What did he mean by stealing back what was taken? And what the heck is a phantom thief? Oh yeah, I still haven't eaten yet. Lunch break's about to end. I should hurry to the school store. There's a dude right here. You need something? I'm pretty busy getting info on the new menace right now. A new menace? Oh, are you not familiar with menaces? Huh. I never would have guessed. I thought everyone knew by now. That means I get to show you why they call me the ace of the newspaper club. Ask me anything about menaces, I'll tell you everything you need to know. It's hard to say what exactly makes a menace, but broadly speaking, they're people who trouble others. Basically, divine judgment reports people committing wrongdoings that aren't forbidden by law, and the culprits are called menaces. Things have been a little different lately, though. Different how? Since divine judgment has gotten popular, you get people who are purposefully trying to get on there. Some people have taken pretty extreme measures to get labeled a menace. Lately, some of them have gone past skirting the law to outright breaking it. That's why the title menace applies to a fairly wide variety of people now. If there's anything else you want to know, just ask. I'd be happy to share what I can. Why don't the police do anything about it? You'd think the police would handle this kind of thing, but they actually don't. For one thing, there are just too many menaces reported on Divine Judgment. For another, their misdeeds span from pranks to actual crimes and everything in between. Just think about how much manpower it would take to fully investigate every single one of them. That must be a lot of work. Yeah, basically. Furthermore, if you investigate one menace incident, it need be unfair not to investigate the rest. So as long as no one gets killed, I don't think the police will get directly involved. I guess it's a legal thing where the police can't get involved with civil disputes. Blech. I don't like the cops. I don't like the cops because they let stuff like this happen. And be like, you're like, oh, this is fictional. This happens in real life, guys. Shut up. If there's... What does the public think? About menaces? Well, I'd say most people don't like them. But they have their fans, too. Or should I say their followers. I guess it's kind of like how bad boys used to be popular back a few decades ago. I don't see the appeal. Yeah, that's a normal reaction, I think. But it's not like the people who hate the menaces do anything to stop them either. It's all somebody else's problem until it affects you personally, you know? People like to yap about it online, but that just ends up as free publicity for the menaces. And you know what they say about publicity, it's never really bad, especially these days. Sometimes you have to throw up your hands and call the world crazy. If there's anything, Oh, cutscene. Sorry, Kamishiro-kun. I was so deep in thought I wasn't looking where I was going. It actually had something to do with you. What'd you say? Oh, right! Here's your phone. It looks like it wasn't scratched or anything, but... Wait, that icon! Let's save the diving catches for outside, shall we? Oh, Riko-senpai! Sorry about that. I didn't want his phone to break, so I... Looks like you can still make the starting lineup even now. That's ancient history. You're the one from the other day. Thanks again for your help. It was nothing really, but it seems like there's something about you. No, it's probably just in my head. Anyway, 5th period's about to start. Don't be late, you two. I seem different from before? I do feel more determined. Probably since my desires aren't being stolen anymore. Hey, Earth to Kamishiro-kun! 5th period is in the lab. If we don't leave now, we're totally screwed. Guess that means no lunch for me. Lufa said I should meet him in Shibuya. It was on Kamishiro's phone too. This weird app that keeps reappearing no matter how many times I delete it. I asked around, but no one has any idea what I'm talking about. So why does Kamishiro have the exact same app on his phone? Plus, he disappeared into thin air while on the train yesterday. Something seems off about him. Huh? Oh, Tomoko! Don't you have club today? The club room's closed for maintenance, so we have it off. Thought it'd be nice to take a walk home together. Sure. So you've come after all. I am somewhat fatigued. Your half-empty bag makes for a comfortable reprieve. Just act natural. Standing out too much will alert our target. Target? All in good time. Now look over there. That is our target, Takeyuki Kyuchi. He works for a company in Tokyo. What is he doing? People have taken to calling him the subway slammer. He targets women he thinks don't fight back and intentionally body checks them. His way of satisfying a common desire, a certain desire, a most repellent kind of human. How pathetic. I feel the same. To him, it's just an ordinary habit, but the root cause lies in the metaverse. I'm sure you can figure out why. It's because of his shadow. Precisely. Although, I have yet to confirm the state of his shadow for myself, so it's just conjecture at this point. At a glance, this sort of behavior might not seem all that threatening to some. For that reason, the police refuse to take action. Simply claiming it as an accident is enough for them to drop the issue. So the victims are left with no recourse but to give up, as their faith in the world erodes away. To be precise, Kyuchi's self-serving misdeeds are causing his victims to lose hope. Let's stop him right now. Water? Man, that's some good water right there. Oh, the game right. It won't work. If his shadow is running loose, then there's no way for us to stop his actions in the real world, and no chance he'll listen to reason. The irony is, as long as he continues to behave, believe there's nothing wrong with his behavior, he will never change, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. If we were to confront him here, there's a possibility that he'll fly into a rage and endanger everyone in the vicinity. So in the worst case... Wait, he's after her. Well done. Fending off selfish desires with righteous indignation, you truly have awakened. But now he's seen us. We should get out of here. What the? What just happened? Kyuchi hit that woman with the baby and she... Lufel, did you see that? What are you talking about? It appears you're seeing things. Perhaps you're still exhausted from yesterday's excitement. We should get away from here for now. Kyuchi is surely on his guard. Let us make our way to the station square where we exited Mementos last time. Let's see. Is that Kamishiro-kun? What is he doing here? It looked like he was talking to that guy over there. Sorry. Apparently the ticket gate didn't like my train pass, so I got held up at the gate. Is something wrong? Nope, all good. Wanna hit the underground mall? I have a feeling something big's about to happen, and we can't do that because we do not have time. So goodbye.